The year is flying past at a snotspoot. Our Merc engine is for all intents and purposes brand spanking new. Are we going to get an early Christmas present, or will our hearts be broken for the umpteenth time? It is a new week, it is a new day. And will this be the week that we can finally wrap things up at Clive-Lee, or are we going to be trapped in the bog of eternal stench? That, my friends, is the question. Hello, how are we doing? I hope you are all well. Just arrived here for my week's activity, and I have noticed they've installed the suspension. You can see the spacer on that rear wheel. We just need to put some rubber back on there to see if she's standing up straight. Now, I misunderstood something last week. Yes, there was an issue with those U-bolt things I showed you, but then there were also those big U brackets which go around the suspension. Now, we changed the ones on this side of the vehicle, but not the other side. And remember, they were stripping here as well. Those hanging brackets were stripping, but the U brackets were also stripping. You getting this? Are you getting this? I don't know if I am. It's quite amazing how such a simple dingus like a U-bolt could cause so much cuck. I'm also pretty chuffed that our injector pump has been installed. I am presuming it still needs to be tested under load. Back to the U-bolts. One of the reasons why we are still here at Clive-Lee are these U-bolts. They are one of the things that slip through the many cracks of our recent repairs. Normally I don't come through on a Monday to Clive-Lee, and I start my filming on a Tuesday, but in this episode I've done it differently. I was here yesterday, which was Monday, and today is Tuesday, and I'm coming back because I've got butterflies, man, and I never thought something like a U-bolt could excite me, but the old U-bolts are now out and the new U-bolts are in, and they have been torqued to 200. That's apparently what they should be. So I'm learning stuff. I sometimes wish I had been more observant and learned about more stuff before we started this epic build. I had a question sent to me on the Motor Club of South Africa's Facebook page where I post my insert. And it was from Sarita Kruger, and she said, when are you going to show us the inside? Now, I did answer Sarita, but just for all of you, we still need to climb into the inside. Obviously, we need to do a lot of cleaning, but we also need to dress this store. I need to put my curtains up, either curtains or blinds. We haven't even made a final decision on that. We've got stunning cushions, which we did show ages ago. But all little things need to be done to the interior before I show you guys. Because when I do show the interior, I want it to be wow. And there are little things that I will need to explain as to why we designed it that way. And I designed the interior of this, the layout, everything. So I cannot wait for the day that I show you around. All going well, that reveal should happen in the next month or so. And it will happen here at Marai's Pawsey. A Pawsey we built way back in March 2022. Stupidly thinking our build would be done and dusted by September 2022. It is Wednesday morning. The days are just being ticked off. I just sent Randy a message and said, what's happening today? And he said, we're about to go on a test drive. Now, I'm about to head off to Clive-Lee, and I'm actually cucking myself because every time the guys have taken on a drive, we've had a damn leak out of that injector pump. Since mid-July, 4 days a week, every week, I have driven the 37 kilometers to Clive-Lee Engineering to keep a visual diary of events as they unfolded. It has been an incredibly stressful time. Our finances and positive attitudes were depleted. Then that massive anonymous donation from some cyber angels changed all that, and body and soul were back on track. Today, as I pull into Clively, the butterflies are doing backflips. Just as I arrived, I saw this WhatsApp from Randy. I'm hoping that it was just the suspension needing to settle down. Mariah was about to go on what we hope is her final test drive. She has been given a bit of spit and polish to make her pretty for the drive. My nerves were shot, so I left before the drive and headed home. Tomorrow, I will see if all went well. It is Thursday morning. Sun is shining. It is a beautiful day, and the reason we are happy is because Mariah is moving. She's moving. Test drives went well. Everything is cool. She's nice and clean. Yeah, now we are going to move across to trade check. By this stage, Mariah is the cleanest she has ever been in her short 4-year lifespan. This really was happening. We were moving to what will be our last stop before we take Mariah home for good. Tread check is a short 3 kilometers down the road. Just enough time for me to take a few deep breaths and prepare for this last session. So that was a little 3-month detour to Clively Engineering, and once again, I cannot sing their praises enough. Take note of them if you own a motorhome. Put it in your little black book or your little black phone, because really they are oaks you can rely on. Mechanically, this is a totally different vehicle to the one that left here 3 months ago. Jacob from Clively slowly piloted Mariah into the tread check workshop. Today is a damn fine day. The next step is to get a quote from Tread Check's Tire in the Pan, and once that is digested, clip the remaining few changes needed. So let me recap what we need Tyron to do for us. We need to replace all of these paddle locks, or 13 of them, with these big stainless steel units that I bought. We need to fix the leaks on the roof. There are a few touch-up spots with paint. There's some sealing around one of the tail lights, and the securing of the door, which the strap that pulled out. And what we're probably going to do is, because we've now noticed that Mariah is leaning a little bit the other way, so we're going to remove one of those spaces from the suspension and just check if she is sort of nice and moist and level. But that's it, my friends, and it is a very, very, very relieved me greeting you guys and saying adieu, because from next week we will be filming here every day. So man, it's been a trip, hey? But we are just about there. Please guys, look after yourselves, families, possessions, keep safe. And those dreams, keep the dreams, keep those dreams, and keep the dreams alive.